Who is with me, guys? Who's out there? Quite the night, huh? Anybody out there who's watching? Let's. I'm gonna wait for some people to jump on. Ooh, we're gonna try to just. I just want to chat about what we just watched on the ICP stream, because I'm very interested in that. That was very interesting. I'm waiting to see if D-Loc is gonna go live or not. Waiting to see. He is not yet. So. Who's out there with me? Who's with me? We got Michael Davis Turner. What's up? How you doing? I'm pretty sure everyone probably jumped over to DJ Bobby B's stream, which, yeah, why not? I would probably be doing the same. Although I think we got an earful tonight from old Bobby B. We're going to be talking about all of this stuff. I don't know why. If anybody if anybody knows anything about like streaming and stuff, I don't know why the image is coming out different now. Like it used to be the full frame, now it's just the middle. Like I don't know what I did wrong. Dane says Bobby B told the truth. We'll talk about all that. Shout out to Bobby B. Filthy Fingers, you feel more confused than before. Can you explain why exactly? Because if you ask me, nothing new was really said tonight. I mean, no, not really, no. But you know, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. I want to wait and see if anyone jumps on. I'm pretty sure everyone is out there with Bobby B, as I said. Don't shill for Zinker. I'm not shilling for anybody. I'm just giving you my opinion. I'm a Bobby B fan as well. In fact, just before they went live and whatnot, Bobby B sent me a link to his stream, and I told him, "Hey man, I like what you're doing. I hope I'm going live myself, but I will send people your way. So, maybe go check out Bobby B's stream simultaneously." See, I've been telling you all Zinger was a snake. Preston McLean needing that replay. I didn't record it. I figured someone would be doing it. And I was also told that it would be on YouTube the next day. I'm assuming somebody recorded it. Whenever I do it, my stuff, it doesn't really work too well. Yeah, guys, so you know me. I'm not trying to be negative or anything, but we're going to be chatting it up. We're going to be talking about it. I'm going to be giving you my opinion on everyone and whatnot. The White Noise, based in Houston. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm in Beeville, Texas. I have plenty of family in Houston. Whenever I fly out, I fly out of Houston. Got a lot of friends out there in Houston. Love Houston. I was going to go see Kmk in Houston, but I think I'm going to San Antonio instead. So I got a bowl loaded. And I'll get to everyone's comments here in a bit. We're gonna give it just a second, just a few more moments, see if we can get anyone else jumping on. Lonely teenage daydream of things I just might be. A surreal kind of thinking keeps on drifting in on me. Until then, let's check out a classic tune. Why don't we? Everyone knows this one. All the talk about legalization, and here I am in Texas. Sad boy hours. Let's see if anyone else is kicked in on the chat down here. The White Noise. Yeah, man, I'll hit you up next time I go out there. Maybe I'll stream out from Houston. That'd be tight. Well, let's get the show going. How about that? We got enough people here, I think. Let's see what happens.
Cottonmouth Kings don't stand for gang. Cottonmouth Kings just let the nuts hang.
How's everybody doing? How you guys doing tonight? That was a fun time, huh? Well, shit, what was that, like 2.5 hours or something? God damn, good goddamn. So, I was wearing my iconic pink hat, but hey, I figured if people are going to tell me I'm shilling for Zinger, I may as well shill for Zinger. Sport my badass SRE. I even threw the logo. I even threw the logo up there. It's fancy shit. All right, so let's see. What do we got going down here? We have Puck the guy that's saying that Zinger's a snake. Yeah, I'm sure somebody recorded everything. Yeah, people hating on Zinger down here. I'm assuming because Bobby B spoke after him. But we'll get back to that. Let's see. Danger Guitar Mod says, here's my take. There's a lot of dirt behind SRH. A lot that we don't know about. Preston McLean throwing some spades. What up? Let's talk Juggalo. What up, Staunch? Damn, dude. I'm gonna talk a bit about what me and Let's Talk Juggalo had working that didn't quite pan out apparently. Pac the Zinger didn't magically get sub noise from X. He stole it and ruined it. When did he magically get sub noise? What? Filthy Fingers 42. I mean, what Bobby B said kind of made sense. I always knew Zinger owned SRH or whatever, but whenever I bought a SRH t-shirt, hat, etc., I thought hoped Kmk was getting a piece of it. Turns out, no, from Bobby B. Yeah, well, who said that they did? I mean, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. Like, you look, it's in my opinion still exactly the same with Zinger. If you make a deal with these guys and they agree to the deal, and then you follow through with said deal, don't bitch about not getting a better deal years later just because you didn't think of that whenever you made the fucking deal. I mean, that is like business 101. I mean, that's basic logic. You know what I mean? What I don't get what the whole thing. I think Kevin Zinger explained everything perfectly in the interview I did with him, you know, at least, and I think he could have been a little more he could have been a little stronger worded this time around, assuming, you know, especially with ICP's audience, you know, a lot more people watching that one. But yeah, man, I don't think Zinger has anything to hide. Otherwise, why would he be trying to get Bobby B on the phone? Why would he be asking him to talk? And why isn't Bobby B responding? You're talking about lies. You're talking about shady shit. You're talking about all this and that. Well, then maybe talk to the guy, right? They offered many times. I've offered it up. Many people, many times has it been offered for them to work it out, to talk it out. It doesn't happen because from what I saw, from what everyone else saw, Bobby B doesn't want to talk to the guy. You know what I mean? I don't know. Shout out to Bobby B though. I know you guys might think I don't like Bobby B. I do. I just don't think the guy's being 100 here. And how he was rambling and changing subjects and going off and being real vague and basically just seemed hurt, butthurt. He seemed like I'm not gonna doubt his feelings. I'm sure he feels like he got fucked over and whatever. From your friends should just be cool enough to throw you a bone. They should just be cool enough to give you producer credits after the fact with no paperwork signed, because that's how the music business works, right? I don't know. That's what I fucking got out of it. See what you guys think. Let's see. White Noise. It was crazy, man. Hey, sorry, my dog's going crazy over here. All right. Yor Garcia. Shout out to Yor Garcia. Let's see. The White Noise says, I saw D-Loc and Daddy X commenting. Wonder why they didn't get a chance to talk. I don't think that was really Daddy X, if you ask me. I saw D-Loc down there chatting. You know what I mean? Why ICP didn't reach out to D-Loc at all, knowing that D-Loc is out. ICP, they didn't even talk about at all the new lineup, the new music, the fact that Cottonmouth Kings are on tour right now as we speak. None of that was mentioned. I mean, the dudes seemed to not know shit about all the common going-ons and whatnot. I'm assuming that if they were looking into this, they would have stumbled upon old Staunch TV and maybe saw kind of some of the dialogue that was going on. But they seemed completely in the dark for the most part. And to not even acknowledge that D-Loc is still out there doing this, he's still out there making music. I mean, they might have mentioned it once or twice, but they did not talk about anything currently, just digging up dirt and basically going all in. I see what they did. They wanted to get, some people's sides of the story that were there, which is basically what I've been doing. And I've tried reaching out to Bobby for a while now as well, but he doesn't want to talk to me. Who would? I'm just some dude. But I mean, I gotta say it seems like a real shitty move to not even acknowledge the fact that Kmk's on tour. They could have at least talked about their history with D-Loc a bit more, and the fact that D-Loc is still out there doing it, and that D-Loc is out here doing this as a legacy thing, and that it's supposed to be a tribute. And you know what I mean? It's like, if they're that in the dark about all this shit, oh man, people tell me to do research sometimes. Fuck. Okay, what do you guys got going here? Let's see. Yeah, I don't think that was Daddy X, honestly. No, not because Bobby spoke after, but because Bobby spoke real facts. Again, what are the facts? That he didn't sign paperwork, that he didn't get the deal he wanted, he didn't make the deals, and therefore didn't get you don't just get producing. You don't get producing credits for not doing shit. You don't get royalties for not writing a song. You don't not write a song and then get money for that song. You know what I mean? Yeah. What facts? Casey Gunther, what's up? How is your day going? Mine never stops. Yeah, I hear that. Michael Davis Turner, Zinger's monthly income is $32,000, and at first I was hating, but then I was like, mad respect. Trent K, that's why Bobby B didn't go first like he was supposed to. Damn right, yeah. And I'm assuming, I don't know what happened there, but that was strange. They lost Bobby B, so they had to get Zinger on. You know what I mean? And then he's talking about how happy he was that he got to go on later. Technical difficulties with Bobby, and then technical difficulties with Richter as well. That was a letdown. I was totally looking forward to seeing Richter, man. The white noise. Bobby B was super nervous and jittery, like he was afraid to tell his side. Maybe all that held aggression. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. But maybe because he had to tell a side that wasn't 100 and knew he was about to do it. Therefore, why not just jump off about your turntables or jump off about your setup or hanging out with, just keep changing the subject. What did he really say? Bobby B even said first of all, Kuma Guy, straight up, Kuma Guy is the man. He's the guy who got that sound. Bobby B didn't do shit. He didn't have those. He didn't create their sound. He didn't. They straight up said, "I bet you the sound changed after you left," and it did. Yeah, but do you think that was directly because of Bobby B leaving the group? I don't think so. I don't know. I mean, I love the guy, but he seemed like he was hiding something. He seemed scared. He seemed nervous. I don't know. Filthy Fingers 42. Nah, I don't think it was Zinger hiding shit. Just kind of not homie move. Yeah, okay. Yeah. SRH I don't think would be what it was without Kmk for sure. There you go. Yeah, and Zinger even admitted to not being Zinger admitted he owned up to wrongdoings, and he even said he could have managed things better on his end too, which again, I don't doubt that at all. Maybe he could have been a better friend to all these guys. Who knows? But again, do I think it was a legal matter? Do I think it was anything like that? Do I think that they were out to get Bobby B, or you know what I mean? No. And if anything did happen, I don't think it was Kevin Zinger's. Kevin Zinger wasn't the leader of the group, as they stated. It was Brad X. Brad X was the guy dealing with numbers with everybody. Brad X was the guy making the deals. Brad X was the one divvying up, cutting up the pie as far as the band members go. That's how that went. That's how it goes in a band. At least like from everything I've been told, from everything I've seen, from multiple people, everyone who had royalties coming to them, they got them from the deals that were made. None of them just didn't make a deal and then come back years later bitching about it. You know what I'm saying? Why is it only one guy? Okay, I don't think Richter wants to really speak on it, to be honest. I think he wants peace in the group, so he kind of refuses to talk. I get that vibe, too. Richter straight up said he doesn't really want to talk. He wants to move on. And I think maybe once he saw how things were going down, I don't know. But I think they really definitely should have had D-Loc on the show. They definitely should have had D-Loc. There's no reason why why Loc wasn't on there. Like, that's just crazy. I keep checking on his Instagram to see if he's going live. I would love to see what D-Loc has to say about all this. I'm not seeing nothing so far. Okay, where are we at here in the chat? Someone has the Masters. DJ Bobby, I got a link somewhere. I can try to find it here in a minute. Yeah, I don't think. Apparently, they're not putting this stream up for anyone to watch now because it's free. I don't know. That's what I heard. I guess we'll see. You watched the Kevin Zinger and Chucky Chuck part. I had to miss the rest, and I can't rewatch, unfortunately. Don't know why. Yeah, well, there's another thing. Okay, Chuck came on. He was the first guest. Aside from, some candid stories about Brad X and his pill use, you can basically, everything he said was in our interview for the most part. More in depth, actually. Although there's some funny stories there. I love how Kevin Zinger and Chuck they're keeping it 100. They know the story. They know the history. They're telling it out multiple times. They're out there with these stories. No one is disputing no one is disputing the meat and potatoes of those. And so I don't know. It's strange. I get why these dudes are out there, especially Kevin Zinger. I see why he's trying to clear the air. More or less had more of the same stories and everything that was on Staunch TV's interview, which I assumed was going to be there. And I'm glad that he's trying to get the word out there. And again, saying that he wants things to happen. That's what's cool about all of this. Whenever they ask everyone, can we get everyone in the same room again? Can we get everyone back together or whatever? I like Kevin Zinger's answer that, yeah, it should happen. That it definitely, even without him, it should happen. That he wants it to happen. So, that with, what's up, Overdeen? That, and then, Bobby B's answer, man, if he's, get ICP to do it. I would have loved to see what Richter would have said, but I don't think Richter wants anything to do with any of that shit right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like old boy said, easier said than done, straight up. Easier said than done, especially for these dudes that have been in the shit for so long. Although again, he could have mentioned D-Loc. He could have had D-Loc on the show. God damn, I wish, man. Filthy Fingers 42. Remind me if I'm wrong, but didn't Bobby V? Didn't Bobby V say someone sounded like Zinger, but I don't know, just seemed implied that he threatened his life? Yeah, like what the hell's that about? I've heard a story similar to that too. I've heard that thrown around. Who knows, man? I don't know. I don't want to talk on anyone's past drug use, etc., or the fact that mental health might be an issue, because something is up, man. I can't help but just body language and hearing the guy talk. I can't help but think that something's up with Bobby B, man. I feel like maybe the ego thing that Zinger was talking about is kind of a real thing. Why come out and with the truth and apologize and bury the hatchet if you can just hold on to this narrative that some people believe, and you're out here on a pretty big platform, you know what I mean? So why not do that and then just change the fucking subject every 2 seconds? Oh my god. Ugh. Okay, Filthy Fingers 410. Didn't Chucky say something about Zinger threatening someone's life too? I don't think so, man. Not that I remember. Maybe I have no idea. Yeah, actually, I want to see. I want to get to Bobby's stream. Pac can you share Bobby's stream down here in the chat, please? Yeah, it did seem like he was having an anxiety attack. So a few more things I wanted to talk about real quick. The Brad X story. Shit. And about how. God damn it! Stop it! My dog's biting the shit out of me. The Brad X story, I guess, was pretty crazy. It was pretty interesting to hear from everyone's different perspective about, like, where's Brad X? Oh, he's here, he's there, he's whatever. As I stated, Zinger has been in touch with him. He confirmed there. And I guess it'd be very interesting to have seen that version of events pan out, of Brad X eventually bringing Cottonmouth Kings into Psychopathic. That was crazy. I did not know that. I didn't know that things were in talks, so to speak. Brad X being like, yeah, hell yeah, man, we're gonna do it. We're gonna bring. I own the rights to everything, this and that. That would have been really cool to have at least one Psychopathic, fucking Cottonmouth Kings album. How awesome would that have been? Damn, that would have been the shit. Wonder what that would have sounded like. That story is pretty funny, man. That story is pretty funny about Brad X sending him the picture of the naked chick and let's get money. Oh man. And I like how they're building this image of Brad X, because I've been building an image of him in my head from back in the day as the Johnny Bravo thing and him being the punk rock guy. It's some funny shit, man. Oh, Bobby V, that was funny. And then so getting back to Bobby B, I thought it was interesting how he wanted to bring his own manager in and whatnot, because obviously Bobby B knows a lot of people out there in the business. That's always been kind of a known thing. And I thought it was a pretty interesting story there, how he wanted to bring his manager in and they denied that, which I believe. I can see that happening. Chuck told me, I don't know if it made it to the interview, but Chuck told me about, D-Loc not wanting him and Saint Dog to get any shine when they were doing those albums and stuff. And so I can see that happening as a whole. Like, we can't let, Bobby B fucking get any other shows. We can't have him out there doing a Bobby B show when there's a Cottonmouth. Who knows what the conversation was. But I can definitely see that being a thing, and that being conversations had, and kind of saying, oh, we got you, Bobby, we'll do this and that, and then not following through. So I'm not doubting Bobby B. I'm not denying his feelings about anything. I'm not saying he's lying either. Don't get me wrong. I'm saying that maybe things are twisted up. It seems like he's lying, but I don't think he would do that. I don't know he wouldn't, but I really don't think he'd be out there with these blatant lies like this. I think he needs to sit down and talk. All these guys need to sit down and talk. Although I understand if they don't. Shit, man. But how interesting is that too? The offer is basically out on the table for one more Cottonmouth Kings show. Now, if that were to happen without Brad X and with everyone else potentially, just think about that real quick. If by some chance old Lou Dog came back into the fold, if we can get Richter and D-Loc somehow in the same room, and things worked out or not, like they said, maybe they don't need to work it out. Just come back for one more payday. And then I'm thinking, of course, Bobby B. We can get Bobby B back. Of course, we'll get Dirtball back. I'm thinking add Chuck to that roster and do a tour where it's Cottonmouth Kings, Subnoise Soldiers, and just do like a whole celebration thing. Have all the boys out on the road doing a one last big hurrah. Get a new Subnoise Soldiers album out of it too, because if you can't get a new Cottonmouth Kings album out, have that new Subnoise Soldiers out there and have Subnoise repping, have PTB on the bill. If only, guys, if only. What do you guys got going in the chat here? Okay, Zinger stole the copyrights and X's half of Subnoise. It's obvious. How do you not see that? He stole the copyrights and stole his half of Subnoise. Still, I guess you're gonna have to explain that if it's so obvious. Nah, you're the only one saying it, bud. Okay, Filthy Fingers 42. I actually had a buddy who was friends with Chuck, and that was absolutely what I heard. I heard King Click was supposed to be KMK with Saint Chuck for sure, and then maybe Big B and Dirtball. This was like 08ish though. Okay, yeah, I can totally see that happening. Like, I think Chuck even talked about how like they were fucking around for a while and they weren't sure what they were gonna call it, and it was potentially gonna be like a new Subnoid Soldiers. Let's see. Yeah, like if they were to do a gathering or something, that'd be awesome, man. Damn. Got DJ Cyanide in the house. What up? That was an eye-opening interview show. Yeah, it definitely was. As I said, I honestly don't feel like we got too much new info though. If you're asking me, I think it's cool that Bobby B is willing to do it. If ICP can get things together, if anybody can do it, it's ICP can do it. Staunch TV has been trying to get some sort of reunion going. I doubt anything like that I think I've gotten as close as I possibly can. But hey, guys, we're gonna keep trying. You was hoping they talk more about the beef, the D12 concert and the Twisted beef. Yeah. I haven't done the Twisted beef thing yet, but you know, maybe I'll touch on that. Well, how did Kevin Zinger get X's half of Subnoise? I'm still not sure what you're saying about getting. How did Kevin Zinger get X's half of Subnoise? Yeah, I don't know, man. If he didn't cover how all that happened already, well then, who knows? If he stole it, well then, I don't see how he got away with it legally if it was stolen, but whatever. If they get to make one last KMK show with all the Yang except X, they should replace him with Judge D or Chucky Chuck. I say both, right? Fuck it. Michael Davis Turner, hey, shout out. Yeah, so very interesting show. It kind of sucks. I was on hold the whole time on the show on their Skype because Let's Talk Juggalo. He got things happening. Got me in touch with their people. I was literally on the Zoom stream in the meeting waiting for them to put me on. The guy called me and said, "Hey, we're gonna get you on soon to discuss some Cottonmouth King stuff." I'm assuming. And then once Richter dropped out, I figured, okay, maybe they'll bring me on real quick, briefly. Of course, I thought, and it just never happened. I just finally hung up the stream. I'm gonna text the dude and just be like, "Oh, thanks for considering me, whatever." But you know, it would have been really cool to jump on there, at least acknowledge the fact that we've been out here trying to make this happen, and we've been out here trying to get the word out. And you know, in my opinion, aside from the Bobby B, the story time with Bobby B, no new info was given from this. Not really. It was cool to hear the old ICP stories about, you know, hanging out with KMK. It was so cool about all that kind of stuff. It was very, like, aside from those few little stories, the Brad X story had me laughing. It was entertaining stuff. It was good stuff. Should have had D-Loc on. I saw D-Loc down in the chats. I was really hoping they would have me on so I can kind of speak for them and just kind of be like, "Hey guys, like, this shit's still happening. This is why it's still happening. How can you be completely in the dark? I don't get it. I don't know if they were doing that for the show. I don't know what was happening. I do not know. Very, very strange stuff. So yeah, that's my thoughts on on the whole thing. That's, you can check out my Big Money Hustlers review right now. But that's pretty much my overall thoughts on the entire stream. I don't know, that I'm gonna ponder on it. I'm gonna hopefully try to find a link where I can rewatch it a little closer, and maybe I can read between the lines and we'll figure some more stuff out. Should have had D-Loc on. That would have been a much better show. Should have had D-Loc. All right, guys. Well, I'm pretty pooped. That's about all I have for you tonight. I just wanted to jump on and talk about this. I will get to the bottom of how Kevin Zinger stole everything and turned the whole world on its head by taking X's half of Subnoise Records, and I'll get back to you on that. But yeah, guys, so very cool stuff. I kind of underwhelming if I'm being completely honest. I wish they had me on. They said they were and they didn't. How about before I take off, we'll smoke a bowl? Let's do that. Ow. I might be going live tomorrow to record. I'm going to be doing another Subnoise radio. It'll be coming out this Sunday, so I want to get you guys to call in and request some songs. We can chat more, you know, maybe talk about how Brad X got his half stolen from him. LVD needs to go outside. Okay, let me see. Michael Davis Turner. I feel bad about D-Loke's Kmk video review just because I believe he has the best intentions. Just makes me sad, staunch. I can't hate on someone that has it in his heart. Exactly, man. Exactly. I'm glad the guys weren't hating on D-Loke or nothing, but they weren't really acknowledging anything that's going on now. They didn't even mention 25 to Life. They didn't mention the shows. They could have thrown him a bone. They could have thrown him a fucking bone. I think that was pretty dirty for them to just essentially just ride the line and not show much love to Loke at all at any point in the whole fucking chat from what I remember. ICP may damn well be the only way Kottonmouth Kings can get together, but they're not going to do it without positive vibes. That's the damn truth. See y'all guys later.